Hi, Maiden.
I'm Sam, and welcome back to the West Street Podcast.
All right, guys, we are back after our school break. We are here with episode 24. We have to talk about the Invincible finale. We're really late on this, but episode 6 of Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah.
Clayface. We're going to talk about Clayface because the trailer is officially released. And there might be something we might do at the end. Not sure about that yet. But before we get started, over break, well, it was technically the very start of break, so it's been like well over a week ago by now. It was Sam's birthday, so happy birthday, Sam.
Thank you.
So, come on. So we got to follow the new tradition where we give our gifts on the podcast. He did it for my birthday, so now I got to do it for his. Okay, ready?
Ooh.
Sorry, there's no like paper or anything, so you're just going to see it.
All right, I love it. I'm so excited. What the...
I wanted to get you a season 2 one, but it was on
cool.
it was on pre-order only.
Yo, there's something else in here too.
Yes, sir.
Where did you get this?
I just got it. No, because all right, I originally only got you the Daredevil one. It was it came out to be like $40, so I was like, okay, like that's a pretty good price. But then I got paid last Thursday, so I was like, you know what? Like my money's up right now, so I went on to Amazon. I looked up the Echo Pop. I had to order it because obviously.
I want this to be. This is my first like Marvel Legend. So.
No, I only have like 3. They're so cool, and I never get any.
I know.
So what was I gonna?
Thank you, bro, so much.
Of course.
Bro.
So we talked about. Sam mentioned to me last week on the podcast that he started watching Arcane.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite shows of all time. So I got hyped. And then we talked about it a bit later the next day or the day. I'm not sure. Did we record Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah, we recorded Thursday. That Friday we were talking how he was. It was between Jared or something. How you said that you were looking at the Echo Pop or something, but you didn't get it. So I made sure to ask Jared. I was like, he doesn't have the Echo Pop, right? He didn't. So, I had to order it. It got there like Sunday or Saturday. So, hey.
Amazing, bro.
It was amazing.
Bro,
all right.
I got to lock in for next year then, bro.
No, it's okay. It's perfect because...
I'll get you the Steve cardboard cutout.
No, I really wanted to get the season 2 Daredevil fit because I know you really like that suit, but it doesn't. It's on pre-order. It doesn't come out till like the fall, and also it was a 2-pack with Jessica Jones, so it would have been like $50. Which I mean, I still would have done that because like that would have been like a sick gift. But I thought you'd like that, so
nah, it's perfect, bro. Thank
you. All right, yes, sir. All right, so now it's time to officially start talking. Should we start with Invincible?
Of course.
Okay, so
Biggest.
wait, what?
It's like the biggest thing to talk about right now.
Of course. So Invincible, season 4 has officially wrapped up with last week's finale. So, I gotta take out my notes. Hold on. I bet I can remember most of it, but I just like to have it ready. So, just like I said last week, the week before, people shouldn't have been treating. If people were expecting this action-packed, super climactic, like epic finale like we have gotten in season 1, 2, and 3, I told them it's not gonna happen this season. You have to treat episode 7 as like your like quote unquote finale.
Exactly.
Because episode 8 was like the resolution, stuff like that.
Like a lot of people had the same issue with the season 2 finale of Peacemaker, where like episode 7 was like had like the big action scene, then episode 8 was like sort of like character like development and stuff like that, and more like setting up for the future. And it's like the same thing with Invincible, or like, it's like Punisher got a lot of hate, or Peacemaker got a lot of hate for that. And I've been seeing quite a bit of hate for this finale also.
No, I have too. Like I'd like look at comments and it was like, oh, this new episode was so bad. It was so Bro, someone literally said this episode was filler.
Nice, bro.
Like, how they could have said that is like beyond me because it literally is one of the most important episodes of the season. Yeah. This whole thing with Thrag and the Viltrumites being on Earth is literally the biggest thing for the rest of the story because that whole thing sets up the final fight, which will be in like season 8 or however long they do it, it will be the final season. So to say it's like a filler doesn't matter. Bad episode is crazy just because there wasn't big action scenes, hype aura moments. It's just like...
I got a lot of aura, say that.
All right, so hold on. So the episode we really get a lot of Mark being super, like a lot of has a lot of PTSD,
Yeah.
super stressed out over just everything. Thrag almost killing him, his dad, Oliver, and then the fear of what he could be doing on Earth. So like Mark's really out of it, and throughout the entire episodes, he's having visions about like, everybody that he's talking to like being killed by Thrag. So there's a lot of like character moments in this episode that we don't see in other episodes because it really just takes the time to like. We also go back to Earth, so we haven't seen some of these characters since like episode 4
Yeah.
or 5. So it's like it's important. So is there anything else you have to say just like about that?
Yeah, I'll say wait. Oh my goodness, wait. Oh yeah, like I can't remember off the top of my head how much more like relevant William is to the story. But jeez, bro, his new voice actor is like.
No, I don't. I wish
like
we had
it.
the old
Like,
voice actor
the
back.
The OG voice actor was so good. Like that, like kind of like took me out of the scene, like when that happened. Like it just like felt so wrong. Ooh, but I also did like the connection with William's boyfriend and Mark. How like they like he like knows what he's going through.
Exactly.
I thought that was really cool.
With the like, I looked in a mirror, like he said something like.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really loud. Well, what is going on? They dropping
marbles or something.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh, about the William thing. The thing with Invincible is that every season the scale kind of just increases season by season. Like it gets to the point where, well, at season 1, it's like. Obviously, it's not really. You can't say it's like super grounded because we have people from like Viltrumites from a different planet, but it's the most like grounded, like street level Invincible we're ever gonna get, because that's really where we get like these big moments for William, because he's still able to have a big role in like seasons 1, 2, and like 2 mainly, but as the scale increases, like there's like so much going on, like Viltrumite wise, Eve, Nolan, Debbie, Mark, Oliver, all of them, they have to have like obviously more screen time, and then it gets to the point where this is spoilers for the comics, so like skip forward like a minute or two. They live off world. They don't even live on Earth anymore, so it's at the point where like we won't be seeing William that much, which kind of sucks, because like he was such an important character. He was Mark's really only friend. And now he's just like sidelined. Like we probably will see him a couple times in the future, but it's probably going to be like the same role that he has this episode. Just like repeated, where he's like, he'll be there for one episode for like 3 minutes, and then you won't see him for another season. But I mean, I knew this was going to happen. So like, I wasn't like super, super disappointed, because I know how the story goes, but it still kind of sucks to see William get sidelined like that. Is there anything else you have to say? Because I have a couple more like important moments from that episode that we can talk about.
Not off the top of my head. Ooh, sorry. Okay, I'll say this. This is quite like a bit of like a sensitive subject, but I won't say what exactly happened. But it always makes me laugh when people are hating on Eve for what she did in this episode.
Dude.
But and then they'll like be like, yo, like Thrag's so cool, like this, that, like the Viltrumites are so cool for like killing like thousands of people.
No, it's
like
the hate that Eve is getting right now is just totally like, just like, I don't see the reason for it. It is confirmed in the episode. I don't know how it worked, but it was 10 months. I think it's probably because it was 2 months for them, but maybe because time is different in space and stuff like that. So Eve was alone for 10 months. Mark wasn't there. She had to make a decision on her own. And I don't blame her for that.
Girl going through it, bro.
She doesn't even know if Mark's going to come back alive. Mark could have died, and she will be not stuck, but she will have to raise their kid all by herself. So and that's like a decision that they need to make together, which obviously they didn't, because right before she was about to tell Mark, Omni-Man and Alan pulled back up on Earth. So you can like the hate is just like unnecessary for Eve. They're just finding like any reason to hate. And then there's like, this is like spoiler for probably next season.
Yeah.
People will glaze in Nissa.
Oh, geez.
When she literally, I'm not gonna say that, like, sexually assaults Mark, and people were like, "Oh, I wish that happened to me." Like, bro, Mark is so lucky.
I hate that so much, bro.
Like, that is just like disgusting. But then you'll hate on Eve for having an abortion with like all of the situation that she's in. It's just so stupid, and the fandom is so weird when it comes to stuff like that. It's just disturbing.
It's so gross. It's the same thing with like the boys fans, bro. Like,
it just every fandom, there can be no normal fandoms nowadays. There's always something, even if 90% of it is normal. There's like just this like, even if it's a small percentage of fans, that they have like this weird obsession, or there's something that is just so bad that when you think of the fandom, you think of that.
Yeah,
it's just weird. I don't know what to say about that. Okay, so we see like Zoe going back to her dad. We see Paul and Debbie, they've broken up off screen.
Nah, bro. R.I.P. Debbie's character development, bro.
All right, I do have to say, it's not as bad as people think, because it's really hard to branch away from the comics without people getting mad. And I do have to say, at this point in the story where they're in space together, Nolan and Debbie, they would have cracked like 3 times by then, but obviously Debbie still isn't even like letting Nolan touch her. Mm-hmm. So Debbie is gonna more than likely go back to Nolan by next season. They are taking a much slower approach to it, which, I mean, I think it's a lot better than her immediately forgiving Nolan. I mean, there's literally a panel from the comics that I totally forgot about where Debbie breaks down to Mark and she's like, "Why did you have to drive him away? Why did you have to fight?" Talking about Nolan. But in the show, she's like, she would never say anything like that at this like point in the show. So that is something different. We also see, which is important, Cecil is trying to get Rudy and Monster Girl back from the Thraxin. It's Thraxin? No, Flaxin dimension. Yeah. They're getting help by Sinclair, yep. I think it's also really interesting because this is like kind of unrelated, but I saw a TikTok where people were going over like, oh, what I think each episode of season 5 is going to be. Mm-hmm. And they had episode 5 as the Rudy and Monster Girl flashback and like their time in the Flaxin dimension. Mm-hmm. I kid you not, somebody commented, so episode 5 is going to be filler. like people don't even know what's filler and not filler anymore, because that is also one of the most important plot lines for the later seasons. Like, I'm not going to say anything about that because it's like major spoilers, but people just like are so quick. They're like, I can't blame people who haven't read the comics because like that's not my decision to make. You don't have to watch them. But claiming an episode is going to be filler just because you haven't read up to that point is crazy to me. So let's see. All right, so now let's talk about the end of the episode, because this is where for the people that were here for the hype aura moments, like, it's the most intense that I got there. We see Mark, he's flying around. Because Eve tells him just to go for a fly because it might smooth his like nerves, and Thrag is just right there chilling.
I really liked what they did. They like try to make you think it's like, oh, like it's all in his mind. Yeah. Like, I thought that was so cool.
Because I will say this, in the comics, all of those visions of everybody dying is all like immediately.
That happens at once, and then they get to Earth, and then they immediately find him, right?
Yes. So it's basically the opposite. Yeah. And the thing is, Nolan and Mark both see Thrag, and in the show it's just Mark. Also, like, the thing is that I kind of liked, which I saw that Hat Guy from the Escape podcast didn't like how throughout the episode it was scattered around, but I really liked that decision.
No, it was cool.
Because it just showed how he was like breaking down just like over and over again throughout the entire episode. But then, like you said, it gives you that, oh, is this real? Is this not real? Like, obviously, I knew that it was real, but people that don't watch the comics, they probably read the comics, they probably thought it was just another vision. But I do have to say, some people were disappointed with how they executed that scene. What do you think about it? Like the Thrag saying like,
I thought it was really good. Like, I think it was more or less the same in the comics, but
it was basically the same.
Yeah, but I know it's I think it's Nolan that really like makes Mark like oh like accept his terms, like like we can't win this. but in the show, I think it was his thoughts of Eve that made him like agree to Thrag's terms.
Dude, I just gotta say, I love that part where he just like he's struggling, he can't decide, and then you just see like this like 3-second like slow mo of like Eve just turning. I mean, there's like some like
birds chirping
in the background, and it's just like Eve. As much as I sometimes hate on like Eve and Mark's relationship because it's like really just like they're just having like just like they're doing like
they're just like. Bro, they're freaky, bro.
They're freaky, and then they cry to each other. They're freaky, and then they cry to each other. I just thought that scene was like really wholesome because, as much as like they show like those freaky crying scenes, Eve is the most important person to Mark in his life. So he was gonna disagree to those terms potentially, but just that glimpse of Eve and knowing that she could be in danger, him like accepting the terms, I thought that was really beautiful. That was probably my favorite like moment in the entire episode. But just a quick backtrack. One of I said this like a billion times last episode, and it's one of like the most like quote unquote like aura panels when Thrag says like we are very much here at the well, technically when they first get to Earth. It isn't like a 1-to-1 adaptation, but like I saw people complaining about it. He said the same line basically. He just switched up his words. And Nolan wasn't there, but it's the same thing. So it's like I thought it was still really cool. And then obviously we get the whole plot twist reveal that the Viltrumites are indeed on Earth, and their mission is the same as Nolan's in season 1, which is to find a wife, find a husband, and reproduce.
Bro, Krieg was on that, bro.
Krieg already got a girl, which is crazy to me because how long has he been on Earth?
Did you see how they use this? The woman was the same one as like Red Rush's wife.
Do you think it is? It looks really like her.
I don't know. I'm just assuming they use like the same like model, but I just think it's really funny.
It is really funny, but it's kind of like that's a nitpick to me.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember what Red Rush's wife girlfriend looked like. So it's like it's really not that deep, but I can see how people hate on that.
I just think it's really funny.
And then we have Lucas, that's the name, right?
Lucan.
Yeah. We have Lucan. People he's got the suit on.
Steve Harvey, bro.
People say he looks like Steve Harvey. And then there's Anissa, who just like
hating on humans.
She doesn't want to do like. Yeah. She is super against reproducing with humans, so like
she like thinks they're like gross.
Yeah, so she's like she's getting like catcalled on the street.
Yeah, which is like I get that.
Like, is this a hot take to say that like I don't see the Anissa hype?
Like, what do you mean?
Like every single guy in the fandom is like, oh my god, Anissa's so bad.
Yeah, no.
Like she's like they treat her like a god. Like I don't see it.
Like
I don't know if it's the animation or like they treat her like an actual like goddess. I don't see it at all.
Yeah, like how does it like she's not like
she's not ugly,
she's
but
not
it's
ugly,
like
but like her actions that's like unredeemable. You know what I mean? Like
I don't know if it's just the people that are like psychopaths and wanna do the things that what we were talking about earlier, the disgusting things, or if it's just like she's like. I guess you could say she's like it's like a weird conversation, but like she might be the type of like she might look a way that like you either don't find them attractive or like you find them super attractive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like she's a type. She's kind of like a tomboy. You know what I mean? Like she's like she's very aggressive. So it's like you see how that works, but that's not really like relevant. But is there anything else to talk about? Oh, we can talk about season 5 a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
I think we'll rank it all next week because we have some plans for that.
We're gonna talk more about season 4 as a whole. We'll give a ranking. We'll compare it to other seasons. We'll do some like tier lists, all that fun stuff. We might bring back Nate for that. He says that he wants to come back and he says that he wants to talk about Invincible. So I'm hoping that we can do that. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yep.
We can do some like character tier lists, like season ranking, like all that fun stuff. But we'll just briefly talk about what we can expect for season 5. I just gotta say, expect a lot of Dinosaurus.
Yeah.
I think he's like the main. He'll be set up to be like the main antagonist for season 5. And I do have to say, he's a really like interesting villain.
Isn't he sort of like the Thanos of the universe?
That's I never thought of it that way. That's a really good like comparison. Basically, without saying too much, he's a villain where he has this goal in mind that he thinks will benefit the universe, but he has a really like cruel, evil way of going at it. And there's kind of like this internal conflict with Mark where it's like, is he doing the right thing? Like, can I trust him? Do I let him do this, or do I need to stop him? Mm-hmm. That's like the main like dynamic between Mark and Dinosaurus. Yep. We'll also see some Rudy and Monster Girl. Yep. Oh, we never talked about it. The Scourge virus.
Oh yeah.
The post credit scene.
Yep.
So Alan's like the new head of the coalition. He finds the Scourge virus left behind by Thaddeus.
Yeah.
So, and let's just say some things will happen with that.
There's gonna be a big conflict with that.
There will be a lot. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, but
because it's like pretty.
I'll say that Thaddeus believes that all Viltrumites need to die. Even the good ones. So like that's.
Here's my question: do you think if he survived, he would have started? Say he survives and by some miracle Thrag dies and they defeat the Viltrum Empire. Do you think he'd go the lengths of killing Nolan, Oliver, and Mark?
I don't know. I feel like
because the way they were talking about it, they were saying that people in the show thought that he would do it. So what do you think?
Yeah, I don't really know. It sort of depends on how it would go. Because I don't know. I think he would. Because
you think he would?
I think so.
I think he would too. I don't think because he's so set. He has this goal set that he wants to take down Viltrumites, as a Viltrumite himself. Mm-hmm. So I don't think he'd stop at any lengths to ensure the safety of everybody else in the universe. So I think he would have killed him as much as that'd be
because
a loser move.
He didn't say it himself, but in his death message that he sent to Alan, he's everybody got to go,
including Nolan.
Mark and Oliver.
Yeah, that's my guess.
So, I don't know. Do you think if he survived, he would have killed himself, or what do you think he would have done?
Bro, probably not, bro.
You think
I think his ego's too high for that. Because he is the betrayer, all that. Mm-hmm. And everybody, and obviously he was the head of the coalition, so I don't think he'd kill himself. Because I don't know, obviously, he wants to kill all Viltrumites, but, clearly people have trust in him, and they know that he wouldn't do that. Mm-hmm. And once he killed them all, he knows himself, most likely, that he wouldn't try and take over any planets. So I don't think he would. And even if so, I don't think there'd be enough time to, reproduce and all that. Yeah. So I don't think he would have. But that's an interesting concept. Mm-hmm. Okay, so, yeah, we won't go into season 5 because I literally would kind of know what's going to happen. So, it'd just be spoilers at that point. But, yeah, we can talk about episode 6 of Daredevil Born Again now. Mm-hmm. Do you remember much?
Yeah, I'll try to. I'll start.
As a Daredevil guy?
It was a very calm episode. We get to...
You thought it was calm?
Oh, well, I'll say,
I think that was my second favorite of the season.
No, yeah, no. Nothing crazy. Actually, a crazy thing or two happened, but
maybe it's more the end.
Yeah, but bro, I'm not mad, bro. That doctor is so stupid at the start of the episode.
Yes, that was kind of brutal.
Bro, if he knows anything about Kingpin, you do not approach him after anything with Vanessa happens.
The way he was talking to, he was oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Fisk. We tried our best.
I knew the second he touched him, he was dead, bro.
I literally could tell from the moment he walked in that room and started talking, I knew he was gonna die. Yeah. But it was one-on-one. Vanessa had just died. He's clearly not okay in the head. Yeah, mm-hmm. I knew he was dying. I saw it coming. It was kind of just that one. Who knows? There'll probably be more, but it was just that one Fisk. Well, I don't know much of it, but there was that one death last season that was just brutal. This one, it wasn't as nasty, but it's still that.
The just concept of it.
Just the concept, and it's just them just showing you how strong Fisk is and what he can do to people. So yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, and then we got a big part of this episode was Jessica Jones returning, which I'll say right now, I have not watched her show yet. So who knows? I might do a little bit of LARP, but it's okay. It's confirmed. We see that she has a kid which a lot of people theorizing this isn't confirmed that that kid might be with Luke Cage because in the comics they have a kid.
Oh, you don't think it? I thought it was I thought it was like common knowledge that it was Luke Cage's kid.
Yeah, like
or is it
I
like
feel like I don't want to say it's true because like
you don't know it yet?
yeah, but like I feel like it's a pretty high chance that it's Luke Cage's, especially since he's sort of confirmed for season 3.
Mm-hmm.
So
and the baby's mixed.
Yeah.
So it makes more sense.
So and we see that it's not the task force that's going after it's Mr. Charles's men, which I think is also interesting because like that might like come back later in the season or next season, and and let's see. Oh, we learned that her powers are like coming and going, which I think is also interesting. I think it might have to do with her like life now with like the kid or whatever.
I think it had to do. I think she said after like she gave birth, it started doing like that, and I saw a lot of people were mad about that. like the Jessica Jones like fans, like they were like they're nerfing her and all that, but I mean
yeah, no, but then we got a really cool fight scene of her and Daredevil, which I thought it was really funny how she like punches a guy through a wall and the other guy only screams when Daredevil comes in.
Oh no, I thought it was funny that she jumped through the wall and then he just opened the door. I thought that was really funny.
That was kind of funny. We got a really cool fight scene. Their whole like their two like dynamic is pretty good because I did watch the Defenders and they were like sort of like a duo in that, and they're also really good. So it was just really cool. It made me kind of mad when her powers like turned off or whatever when she was about to punch. What's that guy's name? Powell, I think.
Just like the demon of the anti-vigilance task force. We'll talk about what he did later.
Yeah, like it kind of made me mad. People are theorizing that he's going to become another villain named Hammerhead. Wait, hold up. I don't know much about him, so let me see what he looks like. I think he's a Spider-Man villain. I'm not too sure. Yeah, but people are theorizing that he this is Hammerhead. I know who Hammerhead is. I'm stupid.
Let me see. It sounds familiar.
He was in Insomniac games.
He was.
People are theorizing he's gonna become Hammerhead because of how like he seems to be like a little like unnaturally strong at times.
Oh yeah, I know him.
And he also he's also just like really brutal. Like he just loves like killing. So like and like people are theorizing that he's like taking like injections like sort of like super soldier.
Wait, why?
Serum.
Is there any evidence of that or just guessing?
Like it's just theories. So like I think it's really interesting, but bro, that man gotta go, bro.
No, he seriously does.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm kind of blanking. This
I think something that you missed that we should talk about is the whole storyline and like just plot of the episode with BB and Daniel. Because I thought there was some interesting stuff going on there.
Yeah.
Just what I remember, or what I have written down is that Buck is it's Daniel's birthday. That's important. Happy birthday, Daniel. What's it called? And he's just going to his mom's house for his birthday, something calm.
Yeah.
And this is like right after Vanessa's death. So like Daniel's just like laser focused on like helping Fisk and all that. He doesn't want to celebrate his birthday. But like BB needs some information somehow. Yeah. So she's like, "Oh, like can I come with you?" And when Buck finds this out, he's like, "You got to like find out if she's the mole and the one that was making those like Fisk videos online." So basically Buck tells Daniel to tell BB a fake story that Fisk isn't going to run again.
Yeah.
So then if that information somehow gets out that he's not going to run again, they know for sure that it's BB. And I mean, we see later on the episode that she was going to go send in the information, but she decided not to.
Fun little Easter egg.
I did see it, but I don't know what it means.
She was sending it to Ellison, who is a character in the Daredevil show.
I did hear that, but I had no idea who that was, obviously.
Yeah, and it's not like spoiler, but like in like the first like season or two, he's kind of like a jerk. I'm not gonna lie, but then he gets a little bit of character development in season 3. So it was like pretty calm, and it was cool to see that like cameo. And then BB chooses not to, but then Daniel finds the SD card that the other kid put in her jacket in like in episode 4, and it like gets a little tense, and then I think they almost kiss, but then like Daniel is the one to like go away. I think if I remember correctly.
Dude, I can't believe that. Like, I don't know if that was like I don't know if she actually feels that way or if she's just trying to like seduce him and stuff like that to get what she wants. But like Bro, I was hating early. I was hating the past couple like episodes. I was like, "There's no way Daniel's getting like bagging BB," but like he might be. I do have to say that one shot of when they're singing "Happy Birthday" to him, and he's just like staring at the candles and the cake, bro. Like, why was that kind of tough? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Bro.
Where like the camera just like slowly like turns back or goes forward. I don't remember, but it's like he's such like.
Daniel's got some aura, bro.
I saw this online. He's low-key, like, such an interesting character.
Yeah.
And I do have to say I agree with some people said that between season 1 and season 2, I think he's so much more interesting this season.
Mm-hmm.
I think it just, like, as a whole, season 2 just does so much better than season 1 in terms of, like, literally everything.
Yeah.
And I think Buck also is, Buck, all these, like, Fisk characters that, like, were in season 1, like, on his side that were, like, Like, I didn't really find them interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I find them all interesting now.
Yeah.
Like, Buck, interesting. BB, interesting. Daniel, interesting. They all have something cool going on. And then there's Heather.
Yeah.
There's Heather.
That freaky ass scene in the episode.
Yeah.
Where she's like going through it with everything that's happening with her and Muse, and then Vanessa dying. So then Buck tries to like comfort her in like the worst way possible by like
choke me.
By like making her recreate what Muse did to her. So she just starts choking him. The scene went on for like way too long, in my opinion. Like it was like the 30 seconds.
I thought they were gonna like start like making out. I can't lie.
There's a lot of tension with those two.
No, 100%.
I don't really know what they're doing with that, but I don't really know. Then and then the final act of the episode. Also like Mr. Charles is also making some more moves, but he's still like a lot of mystery surrounding him. But then there's like this giant, like Oh
wait! Don't forget about the. I think a really good scene that I want to talk about that you might miss is when Karen is with
Bullseye.
Dex.
Yeah.
And it's just like she pulls like a gun on him, but she like really like she's just like losing her mind because obviously he killed Foggy and all this, and Matt is so quick to defend him and take them and like protect him, and I don't know who the actress is for Karen. But I thought she was amazing. Yeah, I thought she was so good in that scene.
She's such a good actress, bro. You'll see, in season 3 specifically, she does such an amazing job. Like there's an episode that's like mainly like a flashback about her. Like it's not even in New York. And it seems like a little boring, but like once you watch it, bro, you get so like into it, and she's such a good actress, bro. It's like actually insane.
And the thing that you said that they were just gonna completely like erase her character from Daredevil Born Again is crazy to me.
It is insane.
I'm sure it's gonna be even more crazy when I watch like the actual Daredevil show and I find out that they could have, because obviously she's probably one of the more important characters in the show. I mean, she was a part of the trio between her Foggy and Matt. So like to kill off Foggy and then just forget that Karen ever existed does sound crazy to me. But yeah, we can go back to the resistance thing going on at the
where there's just like a giant protest, and Karen sneaks out there and like shows like the captured people's like videos, and like it's starting to rile up in New York. Like more people are waking up. Like
it's crazy. It's getting crazy out there.
Yeah, but the episode ends with
it's crazy. It gets crazy.
Oh yeah. And then Powell learns that, or like suspects that, like I think it's Saunders was the leak, and so he just straight up just kills him.
It's literally so quick. He grabs him.
Yeah.
Boom. He's gone.
And then he blames the protesters. Like, yo, they just killed him. Like,
that was crazy to me, bro. Oh my god.
So then the task force started fighting back.
And that kid gets knocked out.
Yeah, and then the kid gets knocked out, and Karen goes to help.
And then Powell.
Someone rips her wig off, and Powell finds her. So the
episode ends there. But we gotta go back a little bit.
We still got more, because soon after, I think before like what am I even saying? We finally get a Wilson Fisk versus Daredevil rematch after all these years.
I do have to say there's two things that I was pointing out while watching the episode that literally, it turned out to be true. The scene of him pulling up and the silhouette of like the horns was sick. Cool. And then the scene where he like knees Kingpin or Fisk, I guess it's kind of Kingpin in that Kingpin in that moment. I was like, dude, like these look like comic covers or comic panels. I think they are. Or at least one of them is. Like I thought that was just I thought that was such a cool entrance for like the silhouette. I thought that was cool. Sick. And then just the whole scene like as a whole was awesome.
Yep. Where we get to see more of Fisk's like strength. He just punches through like stone.
Yeah.
Like he got hurt by it, but he still like did it. And we get to see Matt's blood get sprayed on the rabbit in the snowstorm, and then the painting gets broken, which I just think is like crazy because that painting is like really important. So it getting destroyed is like so cool or like so like interesting. But besides that, that's pretty much all there was in this episode. Two more episodes left, and then I'm gonna be really sad. But besides that,
what do you think is gonna happen in next week's episode? Well, not next week, tomorrow's episode.
I don't really know. I think.
What do you think is gonna happen with Karen?
I think episode 7, it might focus on getting Karen out of like prison or whatever. Like people are theorizing that like Bullseye is gonna help like break her out, just because of how like show like more of like character development, or people are thinking that if he does do it, then that's gonna like show that he's an anti-hero now instead of a villain.
Yeah.
Which I don't really know how to feel about it, because comic Bullseye and show Bullseye are like completely different things.
Yeah.
So
you wouldn't like if he turned to an anti-hero?
I wouldn't be like opposed to it, but it's also kind of cool seeing like he's like a really good villain for Daredevil. So
I do agree with that, but I think it's just the circumstances where you have to think about his like he's being hunted down right now. He's in the same shoes as Daredevil, the Defenders, Karen.
Yep.
Spider-Man somewhere out there who knows what he's doing, where he's like he's out there in New York doing his thing, like the task force is trying to get him, so he either he doesn't have many options. Like he can either fight back all alone or he teams up with Daredevil. So I mean, I think he made the right choice. Yes, that does bring down his like villain role a little bit, but I don't think it's like the worst case scenario. But I do. The thing is that like I see what he can do as a villain based off of like the episode 4 ending. So it's like I have a whole season to see him as a villain, I'm guessing, with season 3 of Daredevil. But like I think you're probably right. Like I don't think they should keep him as an anti-hero. But I think for how the story's playing out right now, I think that's like where he needs to be.
Yeah. And I got 2 things to say. Speaking of Daredevil, I'll say this first. There's some more Daredevil leaks out there. I'm not gonna say what it is. But
they're bad. They're like the 2 things that have come out.
Just insane.
Like
I don't even know how they like let that stuff get out, but
like it's crazy. Like anything could have got leaked, and it's 2 of probably the most like important things that will get like addressed in episode 8.
Yeah.
And it's just like, dude, like they know the show is still airing. Like it's either push back production, which honestly I probably wouldn't do that, but even if they have to arrange it so that they're shooting in like indoors or like sound stages at this time, and then as soon as this season wraps up, then they can go out in public and start recording like the scenes outside in the streets of New York, stuff like that. But like the things that got out, huge spoilers, huge.
Just be careful. But on top of Spider-Man and leaks, there's a supposed picture out there of Sadie Sink's character.
Yeah.
And all like everything saying that it's true, and Marvel seems pissed that it got out, because I heard that they're suing someone over it.
Yeah.
And it's just insane because like it doesn't even like reveal all that much, and it's just kind of crazy. Like I just wanted to mention that.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You've seen the picture, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Also, just briefly, the Doomsday teaser was shown at CinemaCon, didn't get released to the public. I'm not going to talk about too much about it. It sounds sick.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to really say. There's a ton of cool action scenes that I really want to see. I need the trailer like now because I'm jealous of what they got to watch.
Got to watch it twice.
And I do have to say, really quick before we move on to Clayface, the security sounded crazy.
Like I think that they had some like technology with like some lasers.
Yeah.
And if you're like recording it, like either like shows them that you're recording, or like it won't let you record. Like it's just like crazy, and they're like like asking people to leave and shit. Like,
Yeah,
crap
they
like
they
that.
were
Like,
they were they were playing lockdown defense
Yeah,
because
like-
everything has been getting leaked recently. So
Yeah.
Kevin Feige needed 1 W, and as of right now, it doesn't look like it's ever gonna get leaked. So
Yeah.
I think they got a small win.
Yeah, I saw someone recreate the trailer with the Legos.
I did see that, but I don't know if it's the trailer they recreated or just like the descriptions.
Yeah, I think it was,
Because who knows?
might have been the descriptions,
Because
but
I don't know if he was actually there or not, but
Yeah.
it was still cool. Okay, yeah. Do you want to talk about Clayface? Because I'm gonna sit back and relax while you talk about that.
so the Clayface trailer came out on Wednesday, Thursday.
One of
It
those.
got shown at CinemaCon like a few days, like a week before. It's
Why
not that crazy.
Why can't Marvel do that?
I know, it's not that long. It's only like a minute long.
Yeah, it is really short.
I'm really excited. This movie is gonna be so gross because it's gonna be like a body horror. I'm just so excited because I like I'm not like the biggest Clayface fan, but his character has always been like interesting to me.
Yeah.
And the direction they're going with this is like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited.
I never knew about any of this. Like, when I think of Clayface, I literally just thought of Clayface,
Yeah.
like just the muck dude. I never knew that there was this much like
Bro, there's layers, bro.
layers and lore to it. I do have to say, I did watch the trailer. I was grossed out. I don't like anything. I hate like anything gore related. I don't know if I'll be able to sit through this movie. The chances of me watching it are like really low. So when the day comes for like a movie review,
Yeah.
I'll either skip, we'll either get a replacement for me, or we'll get somebody else in here that watched it, and I'll just like sit here and just listen to them talk about it because I don't know if I can watch it. But I mean,
I'm so excited.
you were iffy about it, but are you sure
Yeah,
you're
I'm definitely watching
okay?
it.
So
Like,
that's cool. That's something cool.
I'm really excited because it looks like there's gonna be like a lot of horror elements and it's gonna be like sort of grounded, but it's also gonna be cartoony because we see a shot. We don't see him using it, but we see like a shadow of him using his like iconic like mace, like fist. And I'm so excited because this movie looks so cool, and it's like makes me really happy because it shows like the range the DCU could have.
Yes.
Like, because we could get stuff like Peacemaker, which is just like sort of like adult and not for kids.
Yeah.
And then we could get Superman, which is like family fun, like wholesome stuff. And then we could get like this, like a straight up horror movie.
Yeah. So they're hitting them all like
Yeah.
off like just like immediately at the start of the DCU. They got horror. They got like
I'm just so excited because like
they got everything.
because there's also so many like characters, like specifically like Batman villains that could easily be horror movies. Like a Scarecrow movie would be insane.
That would be
Like,
insane too.
It's just like, oh my god, there's so much potential with this.
Do you? What are the all right? I hate to be like Mr. Cameo guy, but what are the chances there's like a not even like a Batman cameo, but like references to like other like Arkham villains in this movie? Like, do you think that could happen?
There's definitely a chance. I think we'll definitely get like teased for something. I know a few months ago while they were filming, someone found it was like just like really small, like it was like on like a set trash can. It had the Batman logo from 2022, and that had people like freaking out. But James Gunn confirmed that like, oh, like that doesn't mean anything. Like he like he had nothing to do with that. So like there's a chance we could get like a Batman cameo. Like I don't know if we'll get like we'll see him, but like we could get like a bat signal or something like that. Like a
Even
name
just
drop.
like a reference.
Yeah, like I don't know. I feel like there definitely will be just to at least connect it with the wider DCU.
Yeah.
Oh, but how come I forgot? James Gunn also confirmed that this will take place before Supergirl and Superman. So like it's the earliest like thing in the DCU right now, which I think is like really interesting. Like
I saw that too. I saw that too.
Like I wonder what that means.
Because that probably is intentional.
Yeah, so I wonder if that's gonna be significant in any way. I'm just like so excited, man, and like the message of this movie is gonna be like targeting towards is also really like cool.
What is it?
Like of like actors and how like people like will do anything to like look perfect, like how like they'll go to extreme lengths.
Wait, so what's his story?
Like, it sort of depends, because like Clayface is like most iconic, or like more iconic is that he's like an actor, and
okay, that's what I thought. Because it looked like there was like a shot of like
he
was getting his photos taken. It looked like he was at like a premiere or something.
Yeah, he is an actor in this movie, and like it either depends where like he's either just like wants to be perfect or like he gets like his face like brutally like injured from like an attack or something like that, but he goes like these extreme lengths like to get these like products that supposedly will like fix him, and they do, but then they start turning him to like clay, and by the looks of the movie, he's gonna go about the same like way.
Yeah.
Like he's probably gonna get like brutally injured from whatever, and then he's gonna start taking these like drugs to fix his face, but then it obviously like won't.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm just so excited, man. Cause like again, like I said, I'm not the biggest Clayface guy, but like it's also just gonna be our first look at Gotham City.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I bet it's gonna be so good.
So do you think a Batman project will be rated R, or do you think it would just be PG-13?
I would love to see a rated R Batman movie, but I think it would do better if it was PG-13.
I was gonna say I think that's a bold move because Batman is top 3 most popular superheroes of all time, so the audience is just obviously gonna be younger, like Superman audience, Spider-Man audience, Batman audience, like those are the superheroes you get introduced to as a kid. So I mean, they can't really have this like horror, totally brutal Batman movie in the DCU, especially when you have Superman a part of the same like franchise.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't think they do it for the fan wise and like money wise, because they could just common knowledge, rated R movies don't always do as good as PG-13 movies. Like obviously, there's some that's not always true. I mean, Deadpool and Wolverine made $1 billion. Oppenheimer almost made $1 billion. I'm guessing that's rated R. I don't really know. So it's not like you can't have a successful movie that's rated R, but it's just like PG-13 is usually the direction to go for making as much money as you can. Okay. So we were going to talk about Arcane, but honestly, I'm not prepared for this, so I don't know what to do. I do want to talk about Arcane at one point. I don't know when we do it, but I think we should probably just start wrapping up now. There's no need to drag anything. No need to drag anything. Hopefully, I can try. I'll probably reach out to Nate today, see if we can get him on for next week's episode. Okay, wait. Just I'm gonna ask this on podcast. Is it fine if we wait to review episode 7 and 8 of Daredevil together? Like, if we don't, like. Oh wait. Shoot. If we say we like record next week on like Tuesday before the finale of Daredevil comes out, we do it based off of like Invincible and like other unrelated like ongoing shows or something like that, and then the week after that, when Daredevil isn't airing anymore, we just review the season as a whole, everything that's fine, like episode 7 and 8, and then we'll just review the season. Okay, because I know big Daredevil guy, you probably want to talk about it, but like I don't know if Nate has watched Daredevil, so it's like don't want to have him. We won't have a guest and have them sit in the middle and listen to us talk about a show that they haven't watched. That's L host. So we'll do that. So next week expect some fun stuff. We'll take a break from this of the Yapatron episodes.
You had so much stuff to do recently.
No, exactly. We'll do, like I said earlier, we'll do some tier lists, some rankings. Just we'll talk just Invincible as a whole instead of going over each episode. So that'll be fun. So that'll be next week's episode, hopefully, most likely. We'll see you next week then.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.